Happy Independence Day. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Yes, you're going to hear noise. You're going to hear the fan. You're going to hear people in the background shooting fireworks. Deal with it, folks. I can't do nothing about it. So, hey, 3 nights in a row streaming for me. What the hell's going on? Right? Yeah. Of course, it's like any other day. Like, well, not today, but I mean, like, 15 minutes ago, complete silence. Now, all of a sudden, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes honest sense. So, we'll just wait for the masses to come in, of course. YouTube don't notify, and that's okay. So, we'll see what we got. Nobody's used to me streaming on Mondays too much anymore. I got to get back in the habit of that. Anyways, I'm just sitting here talking to myself. But hey, if y'all listening on the replay, welcome. This is a interesting replay, right? So far. Even if I turn my fan down and not, you probably hit a fire. I don't know if anybody hears the fireworks. Maybe. Just depends. So, we have to sort it out. A few Wednesdays ago, I was talking to myself for 15, 20 minutes, and nobody came in. So I deleted that one. I shouldn't have deleted it, but I would have got a few views. But we'll see. We'll see who comes in. But I'm going to let this one go. Even if there's 0 people in the chat, I'm going to let it go. Why? Because, I don't know, maybe they'll watch it in the future. I shouldn't have deleted that one on Wednesday. I should have kept it going. See, I deleted so many of them. Probably deleted about, in the beginning, I used to delete them all the time. And I had one of my first followers on my channel. And I can't remember his name because I haven't seen him in about 3 or 4 years. But if you go back to the older videos, I'm sure he commented on there. And he was telling me, don't delete your videos. That's for watch time. And I said, watch time? What the hell? Why do I need that? What the hell is that? And he goes, well, if they don't watch your videos right away, they may in the future. And I go, yeah, someone's going to listen to a 2-hour, 45-minute live stream from 2 years ago. But, it can happen. So, I know Monday nights are bad to stream, but unless something really drastic, but I'm not deleting this one. We'll keep it going. You got to give it a few minutes for people to pop in. So somebody will pop in, maybe. I still find it kind of weird that my Saturday stream and my Sunday stream had totally different people in it. Weird, huh? Well, except for Barbara D, but everyone was different from the Saturday stream and the Sunday stream. That was odd. So maybe the Monday stream will get all these new people in. That's pretty cool. And then the old people, we mix it up. I just got to get the groove going. Man, if I could capture what I did 1.5 years, 2 years ago, I'd be monetized in 5 minutes. I should have got it. YouTube can't count. They screwed me out of that. But it is what it is. So I haven't had any luck finding any decent coins. I can't get any old ones. There was a star note in the register today, but the damn thing was halfway. It was written on, and it was some wacky number. It was like 44277, something like that. No point in me saving it when it's writing on it, which sucks. They'll probably destroy. I wonder what happens when they destroy a star node. Did they just make I'm just assuming they put the star back on it. Wouldn't that be something if they destroy the star node, they put a double star. Just a thought. Or keep it going. Put 3 stars, 4 stars, 10 stars. and they get to the point where they replace the serial number and just put all stars. Wouldn't that be, or underneath, instead of putting it on the right or the left, they put it under the bottom. Wouldn't that be interesting? Just a thought, but yeah, maybe I'll go to the bank tomorrow and ask them. I keep missing out on the tellers, but they'll probably tell me, "Oh, you're not a member. We can't give you any old stuff." I'm like, dude, just give me some freaking, because apparently the banks give all brand new change. It depends when the banks have it. Last month, I was getting like all the old copper change, and I pulled $1, $2 of copper pennies, and I never, most of them I never showed here. The other day I pulled a bicentennial. Well, I've already shown that on my channel. There ain't nothing new about that. Yesterday someone gave me a 72 penny, probably a double die. No point showing that because I've probably already done a 72 double die on here already. Then again, it looks like a double die, but microscope's hard to see. I got one of those microscope things. I just don't know how. I guess you got to plug it in a USB port. I don't know how to fool with that nonsense. So, yeah. So it's weird. Everybody was streaming today when I was working. Scotty did his stream. Newsmaniac Skipper did his stream. I'm like, what the hell? Got nothing to watch tonight. So I figure, okay, well, I'll jump on here and do a stream. And I told everybody I was doing a stream. And the beauty part about that is YouTube don't notify anyone. But Mondays are always clogged up. There are 75 people always streaming on a Monday. So I get it. I totally understand. I'm not deleting this damn one. There ain't no way. I don't care if I talk to myself for an hour. I ain't deleting it. Y'all can listen to it on a replay, throw some comments, figure out what's what. It takes a good 10-15 minutes sometimes, but that's okay. So, but yes, when you listen to the replay, I hope you had a good 4th of July. Hope you ate a lot of food. Hope you shot a lot of fireworks. And you're bound to do one or the other. If you ain't did one, you did the other. So, but I got a few podcasts to catch up on today. Apparently, everybody was bored and they decided to stream in the daytime. I don't know why I didn't have today off. I really should have. Busting my ass. I think I, felt that I could have got today off. I don't know. Whatever. I got paid for it, and I'll get paid for it again. So that's all good. So it is what it is. If the 4th of July would have landed on a Sunday, I would have got paid for staying home. That would have been awesome. I should have got a 3-day weekend. I deserved it. Bust my ass. I deserve it. But, yeah. So, it is what it is. Okay, somebody on Twitter liked my So there's hope. There's hope. But just remember that YouTube doesn't count it as a view unless you actually speak and stay in the chat for 15 minutes, even if it's ... exclamation point, squiggly line, the backwards letter Q, upside down W, also sideways W, and the other sideways W. I make the different letters E and M and W and P and Q and R and S and T and L and E. So there's that. So, yes. So, but even the lurkers out there, if they're lurking, listening to my nonsense, hey, I appreciate you too. Oh, somebody finally commented. It's Mikey. Hey, it took 10 minutes, but somebody's in the damn chat. About time. Fish sticks and fries. There you go. I ate fries for lunch, but didn't eat fish sticks. I didn't eat anything for supper because I ate a big lunch. So I'm pretty full still. Yes. So, like I said, I appreciate you popping in, Mikey. I'll be surprised anyone pops in today. Monday is a bad day to stream. Put on top of it that it's a holiday. Good Lord. We're gonna let this one go. You know, maybe someone out there on YouTube ends their stream and sends people onto my stream. I doubt it, but you never know. I don't know anything about drones. I have no idea. But if I seen one, I'd probably shoot the damn thing down. Yeah, because that's invasion of privacy. Drones. You know that someone's gonna do a drone, and they're gonna catch a couple in the act of doing it, and they're gonna sit there and film that sucker. You know it's probably happened already. That's probably why it's illegal, obviously. You know, but why not? South Park did an episode on that, the whole drone thing, and I'm guessing because someone got caught with the drones. I don't know. Them damn fireworks sounds like shots. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. So I saw where Happy Independence Day, Stacks. What's left of it. What few independents we have left that Buck Five didn't screw us on, we're good. And I'm sorry I've been missing your stuff, Stacks. I've been working on Saturdays mostly lately, and the last 2 out of 3 Saturdays I had to work for whatever damn reason because kids don't want to do their jobs. So, you know, the youth of America wants to party and do nothing. So, yeah, it's all good. So, I'm trying to resurrect the channel. But I was saying this. Saturday I streamed. I had an audience. Sunday, last night I streamed. I had an entirely different audience. Everyone, in other words, Saturday I had people that was in Saturday streams that wasn't in streams last night. So far, this is holding up. Well, no, Mikey was in last night's stream, but most of the people that was in one stream wasn't in the next stream, wasn't in this stream. So you try to. I gotta get the people back in here. You know, I haven't heard from Steph in a while. I gotta get the crew back together. You know, I gotta. Meeps music, awesome. Oh yeah, Meep. I knew you were in the UK. Yeah, you're 6 hours ahead. I appreciate you. Well, I just say lurking because I never know who's around, but I appreciate you. Yeah, it's like 2:50 in the morning over there. Yeah. You can watch the replay, Meep. There's no, Brian Hooper, how you doing, sir? Appreciate you. There's a lot of channels I got to play catch up on. You know, I got to watch videos, and I got it written down. I got about 57 YouTubers I got to play catch up on. There's only so many hours in the day, unfortunately. Like someone said last night, the more channels you follow, the harder it is to watch everyone. And it just really isn't possible. You know, right now I'm just focusing on, that's okay. I had 6 people in here. No one was talking. I figured someone had to be, Right now, I'm just focusing on watching people that are very close to get monetized. I don't know who's left other than Scully. I don't know how far Scully is. I rated him last night. Scully should, not that he really needs my help intentionally, because he gets quite an audience, but I'm surprised he's not monetized already. Maybe because he reads all these books and stuff, and you took most of your videos down. That's weird. I want to know, hopefully you're not in that situation where I keep hearing from YouTubers where they've been divorcing their wives and their wives have been claiming ownership on the YouTube channels lately. I've been hearing that quite a bit. There's like 3 or 4 channels that did that. I can't remember who exactly, but someone told me they did that. Like the judge was like, oh no, well, since y'all were together, you get the ownership of the YouTube. And they just said, screw that. You can have it. And they just made another one. Oh, okay. Pretty sure y'all can hear the fireworks. If y'all can't hear them fireworks, then I don't know. Maybe this thing's not good picking up. If the alien voice comes through, it's like beep, boop, boop, boop. I deleted about 20 of my videos. I'm gonna go through a few more because there's videos of me promoting YouTubers that I can't stand anymore or I don't agree with, and I'm gonna take those videos. Nobody watches those videos anyway. There's probably about 6 or 7 more videos where it's not really helping my channel because no one's watching them. I mean, realistically, I could probably drop 3/4 of my videos and it wouldn't, Oh, okay. Well, you know what you do if it's not a patriot. Well, I'm a U.S. Yeah, I don't live in New England, but yeah, I'm in the U.S. Obviously, yeah. I always had an idea. If it's not time or date sensitive, what you can do is edit it down and repost it at an appropriate time. That's what I would do. Of course, I don't know how to edit videos. Like Stacks was editing videos for 5 hours. Where the hell did he get them? Why am I going to waste 5 hours for 20 views? I get 20 views now on a video. Well, now it's down to 12 views. I do a video, I get 12 views. It's a 3-minute video, average watch time, 32 seconds. I'm like, really? And even Dale got frustrated with it lately. People commenting, okay. And I'm like, they're not watching your video when they're just commenting, okay. It's stupid. He actually stopped doing battle chat. Or at least for temporarily, Probably because all them damn people out there, it just gets to the point where, I drop a video, it gets, like in the first 2 minutes, it'll get 7 views. And then a week later, it's up to 13 views. So YouTube pushes it for like 5 minutes. It's weird. Shorts, I don't do shorts anymore because what's the point? You're not making any money off of shorts. The Shorts Fund was created to help non-monetized channels. And the only person is, whatever. Yeah, well, I have my own unique way of speaking Meep, I guess. I don't know. And people that know me or listen to me, I'm in a lot of... I say what I think and vice versa. There's Barbara D. How you doing, Barbara D? Yeah, Scotty streamed this afternoon. This morning, actually. Because I was at work and I'm checking my subscriptions and I go, shit, Scotty already streamed for 3 hours or 2.5 hours. That's right. Happy 4th. Dale did a video with Newsmaniac about something about, I want to put this, I think he said, interviewing the losers of the war or something. No, something like that, and it was weird. So, yeah, I was at work. By the time I checked it, it was like 1:30, and it said he already streamed for 2 hours. I'm like, what the hell? Unfortunately, 4th of July fell on a Monday. If it would have been yesterday, you wouldn't have had an extra stream. But I probably won't watch it because Ruben Fast Horse is on there, and yeah, I'm just not a fan of his right now. I mean, I have nothing bad against him. It's just that I just can't get into it with him there. I don't know. Well, Meep, hey, I actually had the hours and the subscriptions to get monetized, and YouTube passed on it. They took all my hours away. I don't think I'll get monetized on this channel anyway because of the fact that they don't run ads on my channel, which is a red flag in itself. But, it's all good. I only want to do it because there's people out there that told me, you'll never get it. You'll never get there. No one likes you. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever. It is what it is, right? I can't fault that. I'm thinking maybe since Scotty streamed, maybe the people that come in the chat will pop into here. But it took 10 minutes for people to pop in the thing, so I don't know. But yeah. So someone actually asked me today, what's today's date? And I went the 4th, and they go, what month are we in? And I said, July. And they go, well, what does that mean in numbers? And I went, 7. And they go, okay. And I went, do you not know what day? How do you not know what the day is? And then how, I can understand if it's someone not born in the U.S. maybe or something. Canada just had their, Independence Day on Saturday the 2nd. If Newsmaniac comes in here, I'm sure he's still awake. I could probably message him. I could message about 50 people right now, and I'd probably get 2. That's why I really don't message too much on on Facebook in the Twitter and the what you call it. I share it on Twitter, but it's just Yeah, well, it's a part of your history too. I got to go back and watch what Newsmaniac did. It was funny. It was a funny poke, and because I know how Skipper is. He makes fun of a lot of things, so it was meant as like a fun gesture. But the way he titled it, I was like, really? He went there, okay? None of us were alive in 1776. Unless we have our reincarnated souls. And then you could remember things. At least I don't think any living thing's been around, 246 years. I did one last year, Independence Day chat. That's why I named this 2022. The last one was Happy Independence Day chat. And I did like 2 hours. I don't plan on doing 2 hours tonight. Unless for whatever reason I got like 85 people in here, which ironically would not set a record for me. I did a stream once. I had 300 something people watching. So YouTube said, but I think it was a YouTube glitch. YouTube used to have a glitch where it would go up or down, or maybe it was a bot. I don't know. But it gave me the credit for a bunch of watch time. There he is. There's Newsmaniac. Newsmaniac, I was at work, and I went to watch. I thought you were live, and I clicked on your stream because it caught the attention of my eye. What was the name of your chat today? Was it something like Interview with the Losers of the War? Or, I know you were Justin because I saw Dale on there. I didn't watch it yet. I clicked on it because it said you were live. You must have just ended. It was around 1:30 my time. And I was like, oh, shit, I missed it. But I'm doing good. I hope you had a happy Independence Day the other day for Canadians, Canadian land. But radio drama. Yeah. I tend to think this is like radio. Yeah. I just don't show my face too much anymore. I figure, what's the point? I used to do it all the time. I don't think showing my face actually brings in viewers. You know, I mean, I don't look much. And you go back to, like, I don't know, 6 months ago, you could see my face. It ain't that different from what it is now. That's what it is. The American Revolution from the loser's perspective. Yeah, and I laughed at that. I thought you were just like when I clicked on it, you had just ended, and I said, "Damn it," because I had to work today, unfortunately, and I got paid double for it. But yeah, it was 1:30. You had streamed, Scotty had streamed, and I'm like, shit. All the people I watched streamed in the daytime. I'm gonna go back and watch it tomorrow probably, because I'm not gonna have time tonight. I guarantee I'll be sleeping, and it depends. Around here, they're blowing the fireworks right now. But yeah, Dale stopped doing his battle chat for whatever reason, probably because the moochers out there, if I had to guess. Well, here's the thing, right, Meep? I used to show my face all the time, and it really didn't help. So I decided, okay, I'm just going to talk, right? Because, let's say you're doing something, you're washing the dishes, or you're napping, or whatever. You don't have to pay attention and look at this, right? But I had a channel who told me, oh, well, you don't show your face. I'm not watching your channel anymore. And I said, well, good. See you later. Adios. I don't need you and you don't need me. Bye. And I said, well, if you think about it, I showed my face for 3 years. 3 years. And I still do. I go on other people's streams. I show my face. I go on Newsmaniacs. I go on Dale's. I go on Scotty Roberts. I show my face. But then people sitting there telling me, well, you got to, who cares? It's my channel, right? I mean, yeah. I like I said, I have 300, 400, 500 videos with my ugly face on there. It's still up. It ain't much different from what it was last year. Collaborations are going to be called Treasure Trove. Yeah. Dale and I are doing a collaboration starting July 11th where we're going to be doing 4-hour live feeds every week, 2 from the UK and 2 from North America. That'll make sense. Maybe that's why he stopped Battle Chat. I don't know. Because I was expecting Saturday for Dale, and I'm like, where's he at? And I started watching Treasure Woman. I'm like, Dale's not streaming. I don't get the community post. Like, I'm a week behind on the community post. So I saw his community post, and I was like, okay. Because apparently people leave one-word answers. People tell me, nice video. I had someone yesterday tell me, can't wait to catch your live stream. And I typed back, you'll never be in it. Because it was one of those people that just, I'd never seen them before, and they just kind of, Well, maybe so. I don't know. I was only able to go on one per week. I couldn't go on the Wednesday or the Thursday show. And me, I was just goofing around on Saturdays anywhere. Here's the thing about me, right? I don't really care too much about giveaways. If I win, great. If I don't, okay, that's fine too. I just like participating. A lot of people was like, oh, that's all he does. I had somebody tell me, oh, that's all you do. That's why you're on my channel. I said, that is not true. You can ask anybody. You can ask Twisted Tips. I still support his channel, and he stopped doing giveaways a year plus ago. All those people that when Twisted Tips, my brain is, when Twisted Tips stopped doing giveaways, all those people dumped his channel. Thousands of people dumped his channel. I'm still there. Like, I didn't even go. I don't even remember who suggested me. I mean, it may have been Stacks. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't like wheels, but I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. Oh. I guess that makes sense. I mean, we'll see. I give away myself with a disclaimer. There you go. Silver Junkies, yeah. I see those commercials on the TV all the time for the Silver Morgan dollars and the Double Eagles and the I see it on MeTV every night. And I was thinking about ordering one of them, but I don't know. Of course, it's non-U.S. mint and stuff, so I don't know. I mean, but they've been running these commercials for years. I don't think they have anything left. I've been seeing them for the last 3 years. I'm like, how do you not have anything? How do you have stuff left? Yeah, I do not. Oh, don't. Oh, okay. But I don't go. Rule number 1: I don't go in auction streams. If it says auction, I don't go in it. Period. I don't care if they're selling a St. Gaudens for 4 cents. I ain't going in the damn auction. That ain't gonna happen. I have to ask Dale. I think Dale said a chat a couple of weeks ago. I think I won something, but I forgot to get back to him. So I'll tell you how important giveaways are for me. I entered Alexander Smith's giveaway, and I forgot to pick the thingamajig. He even told me 3 times, and I still forgot. And then he picked the winner. And then I told him, I was like, well, I'm sorry I forgot. It's on me. Whatever, I'm not one of those people that just go to a channel just to give away stuff. Or just to, I want to win, It's just, I've been really busy lately. I don't know how I got none. Must be the, hey, that's fine. Maybe YouTube is finally giving me the credit that I get. But appreciate you, Meeps. Go get some sleep. And if y'all ain't got Meeps, follow Meeps. Everybody follow each other. Y'all probably got mostly each other anyway. But I got to play catch up on a few videos. Yeah, like Cajun Coin Hunter would do the wheel, the silver wheel, and everybody's got their own thing on the wheel. I just don't. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to pay $5 for a spot and not win anything. You have a 1 in 5, a 1 in 10 chance, whatever the wheel says, but I just don't generally do that. One, because I'm cheap as hell, okay, so I'm not putting any money out unless I know I'm winning something, but, I've donated to a few channels here and there, but I don't do it often. And I don't brag about it. I don't say, here you go, no, I don't do that. I've never done that. There he is, Scully's House of Thrillers. Ska. There we go. Yeah, Scully, I fell asleep at the end of your stream last night. But, Scully's a person that I may do a collaboration with in the future. I keep trying to get in contact with people, but I just forget. And it's on me. But, yeah, I hate that, Skipper. I hate when they do that. But, yeah, Scully, how close do you get monetized? I figured you got to be close already. You get a lot of people in your chat. Hell, maybe that's where meat came from, Scully's. I forget. I gave Scully a raid last night. There's a feature on here where you can just click a button like Twitch. Twitch, you can just type in the channel name, and it'll automatically throw your people in that person's chat. And YouTube copied that, but I don't know how to do it. Yeah. Scully's channel, House of Thrillers. Hey, that's crazy, Catwoman. If you're into ASMR, if you're into book reading, yeah, Scully, I'm in the same boat. I don't know. I just can't get that push. I don't know why. Maybe YouTube has a problem with some of the books you read, but you're reading your own books, so I don't know. I have no idea what YouTube's criteria is, but you get 20 people in your chat. Like last night, you had 20 something, 25, 23. You had like, I don't know, 60 likes, 80 likes. I hope so. I'm trying to push for you. So, yeah. But if y'all ain't got Scully, it's House of Thrillers. Like I said, he does ASMR. He does the author that reads to you. He reads books. He has cool graphics. Like my channel, you're just looking at this. Even when he's not on the screen, you see all kinds of moving things and pictures and, well, you got to help each other, I still want to do a collab with you one day. You're within range. I'm just bad with communicating with people lately. Basically, if you want to fall asleep at night, listen to Scully stuff. He's got a voice. He'll put you to sleep. That's, he will put you to sleep. Puts me to sleep. Out of SIGs, vision sucks, tired of life in general. That third part I can agree with. I don't smoke. My vision's not the best in the world either. It's starting to Well, last night I streamed and I kept telling people, watch, Scully's going to stream. Scully's going to stream. And sure enough, you went on. I was like, damn. But then I felt so bad I was streaming. But that's why I told people to go on your stream. And I don't know. Oh, okay. See, the only thing I didn't like, Skipper, was, like, let's say on your channel, right? Okay, when you do the facts things, and it's your channel, you can do however, right? So you do the facts. You only got one or two people putting out all the facts out there. By the time anyone else can type, they all win all the stuff. So I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Well, I was already in my bed listening. I made it to the end. And I put the wave, but, I was listening to that, and then I was listening to the other thing. But when I'm in your channel, I have to put the volume pretty much all the way damn near up. Because I guess maybe yours isn't set right, or maybe I can't set it right on mine. I don't know. You probably have it set low for a reason, because of being an ASMR, you have to whisper. Either that or my hearing's gone. Probably a little bit of both. But I wish I knew how to do the graphics and, Yeah, last night I got up, I used the bathroom, I came back and you end it, and I was like, oh, okay, he ended it. All right. It's over. It's done. Okay. You could probably do 4 hours. And I think, I don't know what your analytics are, but I think if you go another hour and then do it that way, but interesting feature. There's a lot of interesting features out there, but let's see. Yeah, I think my record is like 5.5, 6. I almost did 6 hours once. And when I did that Drew Brees stream last year, when Drew Brees retired, and I went live probably 10 minutes after it happened, I did 4.5 hours, and I got, I don't remember how many views, 500-600 views. And I did 5 hours, and I probably could have kept going, because by the time I ended that stream, I still had 15 people in the chat. It was just, I talked for 5 hours. What the hell can you talk about after 5 hours on that topic? It's like, okay, what else can I think of? Of course, with Drew Brees, I could have went on for days, but it just depends on, and doing StreamYards, you only get 20 hours in the, whose link? You want Scully's link? Okay. My go to channel thing is up right now, so I can actually just click on a name. It'll just send me right to Scully's link. Damn right. Well, the We Are the Who Dat Nation page, I used to get thousands and thousands of views, but it's not under my name. It's under my friend's account, and you got 284 Well, no, that was 2 weeks ago. I don't know what you got last night. You get 200-300 views. I used to get that. You got 157 last night. Here, I'll put well, I'll put it under, hold on. I don't want to put it under. I'll put it under this one. I guess that'll work. I don't know. I'm bad when you put it under what you call it. Well, the damn Breakers got eliminated in the first round of playoffs. There, that'll lead you to Scully's channel, probably. 9 out of 10 times when I put a link, it's crazy. Crazy Catwoman's still here. Appreciate you, Crazy Catwoman. I really do. See, and this even makes it better for Crazy Catwoman because she can't see, but at least she can hear me. You see? So at least I feel like I'm doing a service, for people that can't pay attention or they got things to do that can at least hear my crazy butt in the background, right? I mean, because I used to show my face all the time, like I was telling people, Well, the USFL just ended yesterday, the day before, was the championship game. The Breakers made it in the first round of the playoffs, and they got their ass beat. They played all the games in Birmingham this year. Next year, they're supposed to play in their respective areas. So I guess the Breakers will play in the Superdome, I guess, like they used to in the 80s. But I will never watch the XFL again or any other league that drops out. USFL, I think, has a legit shot. The only time the USFL stadium was actually filled was when Birmingham played because that was their hometown. So, but they played all the games in Birmingham except the championship game and the semifinals. That was played in Canton, Ohio, and Tom Benson Field. In the Canton, Ohio, it used to be Fawcett Stadium, right across from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I think Birmingham won the whole damn thing. They beat the Breakers like 37-9 or some 37-10. I don't know what it was. They beat the shit out of the Break. But in all fairness, Kyle Sloter had a knee injury and an elbow injury, so he couldn't really throw. And they were putting in the backup, and he didn't do anything, and running backs didn't do anything. I think with a healthy Kyle Sloter, we probably would have beat Birmingham. I think we would have won the whole damn thing. I show my face. I had a YouTuber tell me, I'm not going to watch your channel anymore. You don't show your face. And I'm like, excuse me, ma'am. It's my channel. I do what I want. If you don't like it, hey, bye. I don't need you anyway. And I unfollow that person. I'm like, you know what? I got tired of it. It doesn't do any good. I just felt like I'm not doing it. But boxing is rigged. I'll explain why boxing is rigged. Because the same old people get the MMA. I don't follow, but boxing seems to be rigged because it's the same old people that win all the time. Of course, I don't really watch boxing anymore. The home team won. The Stallions, Birmingham. Yeah. Birmingham beat us in the first round, and then they played Philadelphia. And I think they beat Philadelphia. I think it was 37-36 or something. Yeah, USFL was actually pretty good. I like the helmet cam, the first down markers. They actually, you heard the referees actually say, okay, that's a bad call. You actually heard it on the mic. I didn't get to watch all the games because I don't have cable, so I only got to watch it when I was on NBC and Fox. Peacock, they wanted you to pay $4.99. That's bullshit. So I only really got to play. They played 12 weeks. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they got all of those on How many views? The most views I got on the video was 5,000. It was on a short. It was me holding up Super Mario World or was it Mario Brothers for 15 seconds. Now, when I did my football things on, and I did the same exact thing I did on my Saints channel. Same thing that I'm doing here right now. Talk about the Saints, right? And I'd get 1,000, 2,000 views. But, see, that's under my friend's name. And my friend, I'm not going to bust my ass and get that channel monetized because my friend would take all the money. He wouldn't even know where the money is coming from. He would take it, spend it, and not even give it, So I kind of mothballed that channel. It's still there, the Who Dat Nation. It's still there. It's got 220 subscribers. It's just still there. But I was literally getting 2,000, 3,000 views every certain videos. Now I'm wondering, Scully, since you read that, is that a copyrighted work? Did you get credit for that? That's what I'm thinking. Some of these things you're reading, they're not giving you credit. Guy, thumbs up. The Jets are going to win. Well, the Jets have a better chance than the Lions. If the Jets and the Lions make the Super Bowl, I think the world would go nuts. I think the world would riot. And, the Saints are like the best team in the world. And this bullshit that they're trying to put Alvin Kamara, because they want to suspend Alvin Kamara for 8 games for a bar fight. For a barred fight. It's ridiculous. You smoke dope and you get 2 games. So come on, I'm thinking so because I think they're not counting that as credit. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't you should have been monetized long ago. I should have been monetized last year, but they screwed me out. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Twisted Tips. We're trying to convert him to the Saints. Hey, Twisted, I was saying this earlier, right? He comes in, he says hello, and he leaves. He's probably gone. YouTube don't notify you because they don't care. They don't tell you. If you get a copyright, they'll notify you. But Twisted, I was telling people earlier about giveaways, right? All those times you did giveaways, right? When you stopped doing giveaways, all those people left. Because I'm like, I don't care about giveaways. If I win, that's fine. But I'm still there. I'm still there. So, yeah, Scully's got some cool graphics. I don't know how he does it. That's a trade secret, I guess. But he's got some, I think you have to have interactive graphics. I think that's a big plus. That's one of the reasons that and the voices, and, of course, Scully's not too far from me. He's probably about an hour away. So he's right there in the Gulf Coast. So he's, so I got to support anybody on pretty much Gulf Coast. I got to support them. No, that was making a statement. I was just saying that we were talking about giveaways and how people go to channels just for giveaways. And then I was like, well, I remember when Twisted used to do like giveaway stuff and people go to channel. And when you stopped giving away stuff, all those people left. They were like, see you later. And then I was like, well, I'm still here. That was just making my point. Like, I'm not going to go to a channel just to win something. That's ridiculous. I go to a channel just, Yeah, I had to work all day today, Twisted. My brain is loopy, so I apologize if I'm not making a lot of sense. And this is the 3rd night in a row I streamed on YouTube. I don't do that anymore, so there you go. I've never done a giveaway. Everyday Copportunity did a giveaway on my channel when I went to the bathroom, and I was pissed. I was like, dude, I don't do giveaways. And he's like, well, I'm on your panel. I'm like, don't do that shit. Yo, you be who? USA, USA, USA. You be who? You're in Canada, dude. You're in Canadian land, but yeah. Y'all had your Independence Day the other day. Oh, you be who? I forgot to message you. I apologize. I completely forgot. My brain is loopy. You got my thing. You can message me. I'll respond. But you come off one of those Saints tickets. Yeah. There are people that I know that's got Saints. I've never been to a Saints game. I've been to the Saints facility several times. I have a video of me filming Drew Brees and talking to Drew Brees. It is on my We Are the Who Dat Nation page. I have footage of Drew Brees saying the F word. Nobody ever heard that before. He was throwing a pass in practice, and the dude, I don't remember who the receiver was. He kept dropping it. He kept dropping it. And Drew Brees just goes, "Fuck, come on, catch the ball." And everybody was like, they shut up. Like, the whole crowd was just silent. This was before they put the freaking fans on and the awnings and stuff. We were out there in the freaking 100-degree sun. Oh, yeah. One time I was standing there and Drew Brees took the notebook out of my hand and just signed it. And I was like, okay, all right. Yeah, it's on there. Nah, hey, you're always cool with me, Twisted. You're always cool with me, no matter what you put. I may not like all your videos. I may not agree with all of them, and you might not like all my, vice versa. I don't like every single video, but I'm going to comment as much as I can. Some videos I go, huh, what? But I don't know how to make NFTs. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. It was a couple years ago when he said that. I told my friend, I think that was during the Texans scrimmage because my friend wanted to get J.J. Watt's autograph so bad, and I'm like, dude, the Texans just went right. It was before they played the Texans in the preseason game, and they went to, that was the closest thing I've been to an NFL game. This the Texans Saints scrimmage that on Airline, and of course the Saints facility is across the street from the Shrine on Airline, so it's right there. Yes, Happy Independence Day. America is 246 years old. What's left of it at this point? Hopefully it reaches 250. In 4 more years, we can go happy 250. And the world will be a better place. But that's pretty cool, Crazy Catwoman. Based on host voice and personality. All right, appreciate you, Skipper. I'll watch your video tomorrow. I'll watch it when I'm at lunch. I'll play catch up. I'll leave a comment because I want to see what that intrigues me. That intrigues me. But yeah, everybody follow each other if you don't have each other. I mean, especially Scully. We got to get that man monetized. Yeah, man's a hell of that dude's got a hell of a channel. But yeah, it's all good. I'm coughing up some. I don't know what the hell I'm coughing up a lot of phlegm right now. That's weird. I don't have any more drink. Hey, Steve Clark, how you doing? I didn't plan on doing a panel tonight, Yubi. I was just chilling tonight. I promise you can join the next time. I'm just chatting tonight. This is just chat, general chat. I don't really want to do a panel tonight. Even if Cajun comes in, I'm gonna be like, I'm not doing a panel because Well, that's why I said Crazy Catwoman. Happy Independence Day, what's left of the world. But yeah, Scotty did a stream when I was at work today. So it's I'm telling you, all the YouTubers I watched streamed early in the day. So that's why there's nothing on right now. But maybe I'll do another stream tomorrow. I really don't know. Because there were a few weeks for 2 or 3 Saturdays and Sundays I was either feeling sick or my internet was down and I couldn't stream. I went from like 200 watch hours this month to like 32. So I got to play catch up. But I'm going to use the Twisted Tips thing because Twisted Tips has ways on his channel. I just got to figure out how to put those damn card things on there. I did it once for like 2 seconds and I messed it up, so I'm not good at that. I got to go watch the video 15 times and then say, what am I doing wrong? But, technology, I mean, I've had my channel since 2007. Just imagine if I would have actually, if I could go back and tell myself, hey, stupid, make videos now. Just think about it. Maybe I could be somebody big. Maybe I would have been like a freaking, no, I wouldn't have been like PewDiePie. Maybe I would have been, monetized and had 8,000, 10,000, 12,000 subscribers. I mean, probably not, but you get the point, right? You get the point. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know where my flag is. I had a flag pin. I had a flag thing. I don't know where it is. I couldn't find it today. I should have showed Newsmaniac my dollar bill I got, but I made a video on it. I actually found a star note today, but I didn't take it out the register because it had writing on it, and it was torn, and so a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Why is Sarah live tonight? It's not Monday, and it's not Tuesday. Huh. Sarah's live. She always does that. But I am literally the only person that will sit in her YouTube channel. Might be one other person, and I'll pretty much talk to myself. I pretty much talk to myself most of the time. I'll have to watch her stuff tomorrow or next day. I don't know. Maybe because it's the 4th she popped on. But, I thought I was going to interview her. I may still interview her. I just got to sit down, and I've talked to her about it, and she put a thumbs up, and she said, okay. But I just never got around to saying, hey, when are you available? Because I know she's got family issues right now, and but she can still do her streams and stuff. But it took me a year to get Scotty on, and I want to get Scotty on again because I want to talk about the Nephilim and the Ghost, and we were bullshitting last time. I just want to do like an hour thing with Ghost. I'm like, okay, Ghost, go. Like, just Bigfoot. Because I know Steph wanted to hear about Bigfoot. I don't know why, but appreciate you, Scully. If y'all ain't got Scully, check him out. Hell of a guy. He'll put you to sleep in 2 minutes. And maybe one day I can be as good as Scully with the ska. I can't do it as good as him, but I'm going to try. I don't want to go outside because neighbors are shooting fireworks that probably poke me in the eye. Then I have to go out there with the baseball bat and swing away. They're probably drunk as hell going, look at me. My neighbor, I have a neighbor that's like always drunk. They're always loaded, and they're out there shooting fireworks. That ain't a good combo. I'm pretty sure their fingers will pop off one day. Yeah, but Scully's a cool guy. I plan on doing a collab one day with him. I just don't know what. I keep saying I'm going to get back to people, and I keep forgetting. I want to do something with clever coin name and Lady Kid Nichols, but the fact that they want me to come down there and I don't got no way to go down there, that just killed that right there. But I don't know, maybe one day that'll, I actually had a big YouTuber that lived down the street, but they just never wanted to do anything from me, and they moved, so I don't know. Yeah, I tried that once. I almost blew my thumb off, but yeah. Tell you what, I got a Swiss roll right here. Tell you what, you know how Doritos, they say if you light them on fire, they'll package? I got a whole thing of Doritos right here. It's like these suckers on fire. I wish my closest neighbor was a 1/4 of a mile away. I'd be nice. My neighbors across the street have floodlights. I turn off my lights, and it's basically, I have all my windows covered, and it's basically like the Atlantis. It smells bad. Oh. Well, of course it smells bad. You're burning tortilla chips as fuel. You're basically burning wheat. you're blackening wheat. You know, I have the Cool Ranch ones right here. And I got some Swiss rolls. Anything sweet is going to burn. Like you burn a donut, you're burning sugar, basically. It's just, it's crazy. You know. But, yeah. You know. But it's crazy when I first started my stream tonight. 10 minutes I was talking to myself. I figured, okay, no one's going to be in here. And all of a sudden, I don't know how many views I got, but that's pretty cool. Oh, there they go. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but they're going pretty good right now. So, I just don't have any interest in fireworks anymore. Like, how you kids turn that shit down? But it is what it is. Now, YouTube, that is fireworks. It ain't what you think it is, okay? So don't censor this chat because you think it's something stupid, because it ain't. So I can tell you that. So, yeah. Let's see. You know, I could feel like singing on. If I didn't get a damn copyright, I'd sing away. Then they probably still pull copyright in my butt. Man. Only got 29 views on this damn thing? Man, YouTube is slacking. I had like 10 people in this chat a minute ago, and I got 29 views? Yeah, it must be the bots. The bots must be kicking in again. I don't know. But, Treasure Woman sleeping again. Somebody wake up Treasure Woman. She never gets my notifications. I'm telling you, she'd be in here. Even though it's 2:30 in the morning in the UK. She'd be in here. Probably. She's probably still up. I don't know. But, yeah. I'm going to light my pinky finger up and go, sparkle, sparkle. Or I'll get the, thingamajig. Yeah, this thing still works. Boop, boop. Yeah, it still works. That still works. I don't have a cat. I don't have a dog. But I'll tell you what I do have. A special set of skills. And I wish I knew what they were. One of them's pissing off people, apparently. And the other one is not pissing off anyone. But, see, if I was in the middle of nowhere like Steve is, I could just, like, shout, "You people piss me off!" Quarter of a mile away. Like, literally. You know, that's the one thing about having no neighbors. You can be naked as hell. You can do whatever you want. Who the hell's going to tell you otherwise? And if someone does come on your property, you could shoot them and you can say, "Hey, you know, I thought you were deer." You know? Somebody today, they were doing these tricks on their bike, and they almost fell. They almost plastered face first. Someone told me, "Oh, they almost fell." And I said, I would have went out there and laughed my ass off. And I would say, "Did you learn a lesson? You're paralyzed, right? Did you learn a lesson?" And then my coworker was like, "Nah, they probably didn't learn a lesson." I'm like, well, if they ain't learned a lesson after that, then they ain't gonna learn anything. It's a waste of space. These kids nowadays, these kids are stupid. They're like hopping cars, for Christ's sakes. I didn't think you could hop a car, but apparently they are. You know, they sit there and they film it in the parking lot. And I'm like, what in the blue hell of ass? Like, I don't even know. It is, it's too crazy. It really is. But, oh, look, I've been on an hour. Huh. Doesn't seem like an hour. But, you know, I'd hear you. I'm not there, but sure, I can hear you. There. I bet you if you yelled out Twinkies, I got unlimited Twinkies. Shit. You'd find the fat people. They come running to you. See, them fat people, they have x-ray vision and they have like hearing. They can hear things like no, like dogs can hear. Like if you go, food, they can be 20 miles away and all of a sudden they'll show up at your door and they'll be like, what food, where? You're like, okay, I am convinced of this. It's called the canine gene. Like, I'm dead serious. You know, some people have the money gene. 6 feet down the sidewalk. I almost read that wrong. I read that has 6 feet under. Or 6 feet down under. I'm like, I know Barbara D does not live in a cemetery. So my brain is just wired. Oh, yeah, it's the fat ass gene. I have a problem with my weight, but I'm not 600 pounds. I'm like 215 maybe. Or 220, I don't know. I was telling Doug Stack last night, about the fire pit thing. I told Doug, I said, you should do like health videos. You should do videos about your health journey over the last 2 years and how you dropped 250 pounds from like 460 to like 195. That's over 200 pounds. That's like 250 probably, almost 300, I guess, give or take, probably 250. Oh yeah, my friend got paralyzed because he's stupid. He fucking he was paralyzed for a few years and then he started walking again. I wasn't there for this, but I got secondhand knowledge of what happened because I talked to him years later. And he wasn't a short little fan. He was probably, we were about 10 or 11. I was there for the first part of it, and then I went home. Now, I don't even know. Back then, 18-wheelers can go in residential areas. I don't even know why an 18-wheeler would go down a residential area. But I think the traffic was diverted. But, back in the day, we would play hockey or whatever. You play whatever. Basketball, you put it in the street, you see a car coming. You're playing football, you get out the way. So me and my friends would have a thing. I'll say, we see a vehicle coming. See how fast you can run across the street without getting hit. Well, we did this pretty good. Nobody ever got hit, So the one time this happens, I go home. I come back the next morning. My friend got hit by an 18-wheeler. He was in the hospital for 2 months. Broke 40-something bones in his body. Okay, then he couldn't walk for about 3 years. 2 or 3 years, he was half paralyzed, like one leg. It was, he had a limp and stuff. And then they did this thing where he stretched him out. If you ever seen Willy Wonka in a Chocolate Factory, how they stretch the kid out, I am telling you, my friend was probably 4'2". This dude is 7 foot tall today. I haven't seen him in a couple of years, but he's like 7 foot tall. And it's because they probably stretched his ass out. He walks good now. He's got a limp still. But this was in the 80s, we didn't care about nothing. We were just like, all right, dumb kids. Okay, let's run in the street. But it's crazy, though. Of course, I think he's got CTE now because he was in prison for a year or two for something. I don't know. Yeah. I got another friend who was normal as can be, and he broke his leg playing. Oh no, I remember what it was. Okay, I remember what it was. We were in middle school, and we were doing something. We were running up and down. We were doing some kind of contest in science class. We were running. CTE is what the football players have with the concussions, and it makes you go mental. A nice guy could turn into a psychopath or a murderer or something. They can't diagnose CTE until you're dead. They got to cut your brain open. Football players got committed suicide, and they found it. It's from head trauma, concussions, brain damage. They call it CTE. And so I had a friend, and we were running up and down, and running out the class. There's this thing, like this pole thing, like a push-up thing. So we would grab it and we would pull up, pull up, pull up. Now, my friend was 200-something pounds. He was running. He lost his balance, tore the ACL and MCL in his knee. And we heard a hell of a yell that day. I remember that. And I was like, oh, my God. So tore his knee up. So I got to get out of class because somebody had to push him around in a wheelchair during PE and other events. So basically, I had to be in all his classes and, wheel him around the entire school year. It took the entire school year to heal up. Next year, he tore his other ACL in his other knee by doing almost the same goddamn thing. Once again, I had to wheel his ass around a second time. So we went to high school together. So after high school, we didn't see each other, right? Okay, so we're going. Okay, let's see. Katrina hit in 2005. So that was the last time I talked to him. Fast forward to about 2015. Now, I'm reading the paper. No, not reading the paper. I was doing something. No, I think I was watching TV. And all of a sudden, I see a mugshot on the TV, and I go, I know that dude. Wait a minute, I know that dude. And then they put his name up, and I go, son of a bitch. Now, granted, my friend was in a car accident, so I think he had CTE. He shot and killed like 6 people. And he's in prison for the rest of his life now, obviously. But it's funny because right before a year or two before he did all that nonsense, he kept messaging me. He wanted to get back in touch with me, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, well, I don't have a car. He goes, well, I don't have one either. But you got to take a bathroom break or a smoke break. Yeah, I know. I took a bathroom break yesterday. I came back. I had 15 people in my chat, and I go, bathroom breaks are interesting. But yeah, CTE just it changes your personality. It fucks with you. It's trauma. It's brain trauma. It's just concussions. Football players get it. It's just gets depressed and yeah. Well, that was pretty much the end of the story. I mean, I could think of something else, but basically he shot 6 people and he's in prison. Basically, and I think it's because of what happened when he hit his head. He tore his knee up. I don't blame that on me. It's me. All my friends was grabbing that thing, but dude was 250 pounds. I don't think 250 pounds he could. Let me tell you, Steve, I don't get diagnosed by doctors on anything. I probably have every disease in the book that you could name that's not a disease, that's not fatal. I don't know what would give me PTSD. I don't have that. That's for like war and stuff, and but yeah, I know somebody that's got that. Yeah. I used to work with somebody at PTSD, and we couldn't say those magic words. We couldn't say Nam. We couldn't say Agent Orange. We couldn't say Charlie. Like literally, if somebody was around and the guy would say, "My name is Charlie," he'd freak out because you know what the code word for Charlie is. I don't have to tell you that. So you freak out, and them flashbacks. It makes you think everything's real, right? But I think he was in the Iraq War. I think he went to Kuwait or something. But they drop chemicals in that too. They always drop these damn chemicals in every war. Afghanistan, they probably, I don't know what that first one is. I almost read that, not to make fun of this, Steve, but I almost read that as explosive diarrhea. And I'm not making fun of that in any way. Trust me, I'm not. My brain just not thinking tonight. I don't know what explosive disorder. I would think that would be mood swings. Maybe. I don't. You'd have to explain that to me. I'm not up. I don't know what that means. I would assume that's mood swings or something. I don't know. I'm kind of ignorant when it comes. I know what PTSD is. They called it shell shock back in the day. Now they call it some other stupid name. They got to rename everything to make it friendly. Like UFO is a UAP, UPA, whatever the hell it is, or UFA, UFP, whatever. They got to rename everything. But no. Yeah, I don't know what all that stuff is. Oh, you might have CTE also, Steve. They say when you injure your brain, weird shit happens. And that kind of sucks, Yeah, I don't. I'm glad I'm on your good side, though, sir. I need everybody on my on. I want to be on your side. I want to, Yeah, I've probably had 5 or 6 concussions. I don't really know. You black out, you don't know any better. You used to play football, concrete tackle football, and your head would bounce up the concrete, Oh, I'm always angry about something. I'm always pissed off about something. Just ask anyone. Go back to my streams. Hell. I mean, you can go look in my streams. You could be like, I did a whole stream one time. I was pissed off at someone. I mean, shit happens. I was telling somebody the other day, I said, shit, they probably dissect my brain. I probably got CTE. I doubt it, but it comes on, the brain is a funny thing. My brother was telling me a story once about this guy, and he had a brain tumor, and he was a normal guy, and out of the blue, he had urges for like children, like liking children in those type of ways, and he couldn't figure out why. And he was like, I don't know why. He was disgusted with himself. He's like, I don't know why I'm thinking this way, and blah blah blah. And he went to the doctor, and he said he had a brain tumor. So they took the brain tumor out, and he was fine. Then he started having those urges again, and he's like, look, the tumor must be growing back. He goes, I'm feeling like I used to be. And sure enough, he had the tumor. They took it out again. And, Well, yes. I will never get you angry, Mr. Steve Clark. I promise you that. Yeah. Oh, okay, Mikey. Yeah, surgery is just a pain in the butt. Yeah. I've never blacked out. I blacked out after concussion. People don't understand what really a concussion is. It's your brain moving. Your brain shakes up and down, and it's like you're sleeping, but your eyes are open, and you're sensitive to light, and it's like you can't fall asleep when you have a concussion. You could literally die. They got to poke you and keep. I've had that 2 or 3 times. I never went to the doctor for it, but I obviously know what it was, a concussion. You black out, you think it's a dream. Yeah. Someone cracked a bottle over my head one time, and I bled. Ironically enough, I didn't bleed, but it knocked me the hell out once, but I wasn't bloodied. I'm like, knocked me out. Probably got a concussion that way. But this was years ago. When I was a kid, we used to play concrete tackle football on the concrete. We didn't know any better. Shit, I got the wind knocked out of me at least a dozen times where you can't breathe and you can't speak, and you're like, I had a kid hit me right in the stomach, and he hit me right in the damn kidney, and I felt like I was just like in pain. I thought I was gonna piss blood for a month. Thank God he hit me right in the damn, Well, if the Google says that's what it is, then I guess that's what it is. I mean, I don't know. We try to help each other, right? There's in 2022, there should be a cure for everything. It's just in my opinion. There should be a cure or a way to solve everything. And there's not, because of the pharmaceuticals are so greedy that they don't want to lose $26 billion in funding and $26 billion for pills that manage stuff. And why do they always have for medicine, right? You watch this television commercial for a pill, and you got 473 side effects. And you know, and I'll just take the enlarged bladder. I don't need shortness of breath, death. I'm good with whatever I said in the first place. Well, we can do what Stoney says on his channel. Stoney says, "Her, yes, ma'am, yes, sir." That way you don't confuse anybody. Yeah. Yeah, some doctors don't want to even fool with it. They're like, nope. They'll tell you, oh, it's this. And then you screw around for years and, yeah. It's like hit or miss. You have to have a doctor that actually knows the symptoms, can determine, okay, it's not this, it's got to be this. And then actually say, okay, here's what I'm thinking, right? And it's just, you have to get a doctor that actually gives a shit. Hard to say. There are doctors out there that they take your money, they give you prescriptions, it doesn't do shit. You tell them it doesn't do shit, and then they just go, nah, just take it longer. They just, then they'll bill your insurance, and then that's the end of that, right? So, a lot of nothing. That's all it is. A lot of bullshit. So, yeah. So, you just gotta take the good with the bad, I guess. But I hope they fix that for you, Steve. I really do. Because it would suck. I wouldn't want to have to do that, obviously. It's just nobody should have to go through everything. Now I'm falling asleep. I'm making myself sleepy. Tuesday. I set my alarm. Oh. I don't know how much longer I'll go. I'll go for a little bit longer. Why not? But oh yeah, the VA. Yeah. I don't think the VA cares as much as they should. Maybe that's just my opinion. I don't know. It's just when you got to rely on the government, it's like good luck. That's especially these days. Good luck, right? I mean, I don't know. Thank God I won't have to ever get, drafted or go to the military or anything. That's just not for me. I think once you hit your late 40s, they can't draft you anyway. So I'm good. It's like, boom, good. I have so many problems, they wouldn't take me anyway. So I'm good. I'm kind of good there. But, yeah, see, I have a problem like that. When I walk away and people keep yelling at me, I just turn around and I just go, leave me the fuck alone. But, that's what you got to do. It's like, okay, I'm taking high road, just leave me be so I don't do anything or say anything I would regret later on. Just leave me be. And, but yeah. I think, I don't know. Well, obviously I won't know the answer. I don't know the answer to that. It ain't for me. But no, I got a bunch of streams to catch up on tonight. Well, not tonight, tomorrow. I guess I'll watch Scotty's stream from today. I don't really know. Well, yeah. Everybody's got their thing in life. I don't mind if you tell it, Crazy Catwoman. I don't mind. You can see. I don't care what anybody talks about. You could say whatever you want. But yeah, everybody's got their struggle in life. I got my own demons. People think I'm happy. I'm not happy. I'm one of those people that are kind of depressed. I just never show it. You know. But I don't know. They have all this breakthrough in technology and stuff. They should be able to cure anything. Like, okay, here's a pill. Here's a shot. Well, I don't know if you wanted a shot. But, yeah. But, yeah, it's just a lot of, let me put this back. I got the, beeper thing right there. Uh-oh. Get in there. Okay. Hopefully that don't go off in the middle of the night. But yeah. Oh yeah. Crazy Catwoman has a 600-pound human being who thinks he's God, and apparently she's not allowed to call for help because when she calls for help, they put her in jail and treat her like a common criminal, and they let the fat ass sit there, run free. It's like the squatter. They have all the rights, and the person that actually owns the place has no rights, apparently. So, yeah. It's, See, with me, Steve, if I'm in an argument with somebody and I can see they're getting tense and they want to stab me, I walk away. Or I let them walk away. I drop it. Some people don't do that. They're just like, they want to keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing. You can't fault the person. When they try to walk away in a fight, you can't fault somebody. You push them to a breaking point. It's like, okay, I've said 2 or 3. I've said once, leave me alone. Twice, leave me alone. Third time, you turn around and beat shit out of them. That's my method. It's like, okay, this isn't working, right? Okay, well, people don't listen. Okay, I don't know. I don't condone violence, obviously, because I'm the last person that would get into a fight. If I had to, I would. But I mean, just it's just crazy stuff, I don't know. Body language. You have to read body language. When you can see a person's getting upset, they'll tell you. They'll let you know with their body language. It's like, look, don't mess with me. Let me calm down. You can tell. Some people say, oh, well, I didn't know they were going to do that. Well, it's like poking the bear. Poke, poke, poke. You can only poke something so much before they're going to attack. It's like, leave me the hell alone, right? So, I don't know. To me, I get into arguments. I just walk away. Because, give me a fork and that'll be the end of that. I'm like, okay, leave me alone. Go my separate way, and then that's that. I got an idea, right? Okay, now you take fat ass, cover him in lard, roll his ass down a hill, put that sucker on YouTube, and say fat ass rolls down a hill. Maybe he can jump Snake Gorge like Evel Knievel tried to do. You get his ass, boom, roll his ass over the gorge or Caesar's Fountain or whatever, and put that shit on YouTube. Put that shit on pay-per-view. Fat ass flies in the air. Put a parachute on his ass and just boom. We fly his ass back to another state, whatever the hell state's on top of Bama, Atlanta. Yeah. See, I have never been diagnosed with a concussion, but I think I've had at least 3 or 4 of them. I can tell you this right now because I know what a concussion is. You black out. You're sort of there, but you black out. You think you're dreaming, but you can't fall asleep. You know, I've had a few of those. Your brain kind of goes, your brain's moving a mile a minute. It's like, you can't process. It takes a good half an hour to an hour, 45 minutes, 2 hours. I had one that lasted, and the thing is, I'm just starting to get migraines. I've never had migraines before up until a few months ago. Now, I get migraines every so often. So, whether it's age or who knows, you get older, shit happens, your body breaks down. When you're a kid, when you're in youth, you're invincible, and then when you get older, it's like, oh shit, body comes back to get you. But that's just the whole thing of it. So, like I said, I've never been diagnosed with anything because back in the day, we didn't go to the doctor for that shit. Now, I've never had a near-death experience. And I hope I never have one. But I've never gotten to a point about that. Thank God I haven't got to a point about that. But that'd be something. You hear people at that saying, oh, I had a near-death experience and I seen clouds. And I'm like, yes, you were staring at the sky. I tend to believe those things. I believe everything else. Reincarnation, ghost. I believe everything else. I might as well believe that too. But you don't know unless it actually happens to you. That's the thing. And there are people saying, I used to watch Unsolved Mysteries and they would talk about that shit. They'd be like, oh, and they would describe everything. And people would be like, you're crazy. But you got to come from somewhere. You got to do something, right? That's like in Bruce Almighty. When he goes back to God and he goes clear, boom, and he comes back and he's like, I'm back. And they were like, you were dead for 3 minutes. He's like, I was? Okay. There are stories of people drowning and being clinically brain dead for an hour or 2 hours with no oxygen. And, Big Chuck. Hey, Big Chuck, how you doing? That's weird. Big Chuck, somebody in my chat was talking about that yesterday. Can't remember who it was. Day before. They were talking about that they looked up something about Independence Day being satanic and fireworks represent that. I'd never heard that before. But, yeah, I can tell you, Big Chuck, these people that they don't like America, they can get the fuck out of America. Simple as that. And I thank you for defending our Independence Day. Someone told me about that, and then Treeland told me something that she saw something about that where they said, and she told me she was going to put out a video on that where somebody claimed that's what the thing was, satanic or something. But yeah, that's what I say. If you don't like the country, get the fuck out. Simple as that. All these people that are trying to cancel culture the 4th of July, they were doing it last year and the year before. My idea, I'd put these fuckers on a catapult and I'd fling them to whatever country they want to go to. Canada, not Canada. I'd send them Pakistan. I'd send them to you want to go live in Iran? Here, fucker, go in Iran. Yeah. That would piss me off too, Big Chuck. It's just it's bullshit. It really is. We have all these freedoms in our country, and they're gonna sit here and spit on it. That's just They spit on all these veterans out there, that busted their ass and defended our freedoms and all this, all that stuff. And yeah. Not everybody's stupid. Probably at least, if I had to put a number on it, I'd say at least 75% of the population. Probably more, give or take. But, I'm just talking about the United. I mean, I don't know about the United States. I don't know about the world population, but just in general, there are a lot of these millennials nowadays. Millennials, whatever the hell they call themselves. This generation is screwed. They're just I don't know. It's crazy. It really is. I heard shit the other day, and I'm like, I have no idea. They're talking about all this prod crap, and I don't know. I've never seen that happen before, and if I did, I'd probably, I'm not a veteran. I've never served in the military and any of that stuff, but yeah, don't, Well, see, that's why I put the flag as my thumbnail. I do that every Independence Day, Memorial Day, Veterans Day. I put the flag up there. That's my way of sending tribute. I was telling every veteran today that came in, they got their 20% discount. I tell them every Tuesday, I say, thank you for your service. I appreciate, I always tell people that, but no, I didn't see that video, Barbara D. But that's a damn shame that stuff's got to happen like that. I hate that shit, Yeah, somebody today was wearing the American flag as a t-shirt. And I'm like, I don't know if you should do that. I mean, I've always kind of frowned upon that, but, that's just the same as just like, I don't know. I mean, I guess people have the right to wear the flag if they want on a t-shirt, but I don't know. It seems weird for me. Somebody wore a shirt today. It was a red shirt. And it said, I have the freedom on the front, and the back said to do whatever I want. And I'm like, well, okay, yes, you do. I don't know why you got to put it on a t-shirt, but okay. So I'm like, good job. Yeah, but this generation, I'm telling you, the world's going down in a handbasket. The next 50 years, 60 years, 80 years, 100 years, we ain't going to be here. Maybe by some miracle I will, but I doubt it. But he had a flat. He had a flag tied around his neck like a scarf. That's crazy. Yeah, Steve, I don't blame you there. You should have put them fuckers through 10 brick walls. I don't blame you on that one. Yeah. I don't like anybody getting hurt. But, to pick on veterans like that, yeah, that's, And of course, you got Buck Fodden in the office, and he don't give a shit about it. He don't give a shit about us. Why should he? That dude's got dementia. He don't know where the hell he is half the time. It's like, oh, what? Where? Okay, what? Huh? Okay. His sole purpose is to piss people off and drive gas up to like $53 a gallon. Yeah, my goal is like I don't know. He tells people, oh, y'all have to stomach it. Learn to stomach it. No, asshole. I tell you what, we should put gas down your goddamn throat. You stomach it. You know? Stupid nonsense. You got an old man, like 97 years old with dementia, is trying to tell us what to do. Yeah, that's crazy. And then you got the vice president. This bitch is still down here. She did another. I don't know if she did another one today. I think I heard she did. I don't know. Yeah. Well, the vice president's down here in NOLA at the Essence Fest. She's doing a 2-hour speech about nonsense. I'm like, what? I watched the clip of it and I go, what the hell is she talking about? She did 45 minutes on abortion. Now, it shouldn't take you 45 minutes for one topic like that, but, you know, and then I don't know what she was talking about. You know, she comes down to watch Janet Jackson, I guess. I don't know what she came down. And it was today, and you know, the Essence Fest is next week, too. You know. Well, at the Olympics, they're not showing. Well, they're showing off, but they're not showing off. That's patriotic. But, yeah, these entertainers nowadays, it's just, yeah, they got to be stopped. I can't, you know, that's why I only watch like MeTV, Antenna TV when I can pick it up. I watch the old shows. I can't stomach the new shows nowadays. I can't, like, society's going down in hell in a handbasket. I know I said that before, but it's just, yeah. And that's their plan, to screw up the country. I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, honestly, what I think they should do, Steve, is anybody that's guilty of that shit, put them in a catapult, and, you know, the border's out of control because there is no border. It's open. It's open country. You know, the vice president's sitting there at Essence Fest watching Janet Jackson when she's supposed to be actually doing her goddamn job, whatever that is. You know, I'm like, literally all the local news broadcast. She did a 2-hour press conference the other day, yesterday, the day before. And all the local TV stations carried it. And I'm like, why in the hell is this bitch on my television? I had to turn the television off. I'm like, why is she on my television? On all 3 channels. Well, 4 channels, because they have 4, you know. Oh, yeah, probably that. Well, I wouldn't say that Korean pop shit, but yeah, this generation just, yeah. Somebody needs to explain to these kids, okay, this is how, shit, my grandpa's generation, probably the same great generation like what Barbara and Steve is. And, you know, my grandpa served he was in World War II. He was in the Navy. He served. He was, I don't know his ranks. He would never talk about his military service. Even on his deathbed, he would not talk about his service. He would talk about anything else. Because I even asked him, what did you do in the Army, Navy? You know, he was in the Army for 1 year and then he went to the Navy. But he wouldn't talk about it. So apparently he had an experience that he didn't want to talk about. It was only when I went to the WW2 museum and then I put his name in the database that I actually found out what he did. So I can understand why he didn't want to talk about it. And I'm not going to talk about it. But I think his rank was lieutenant. You know, I'll tell you, if he was to see Flag burn, he'd probably beat the shit out of him too. You know, probably beat the shit out of those kids just like you did, Steve. The only time I ever saw my grandpa get mad is when somebody disrespected the American flag or the military. Then he would turn a complete 180 and he would just be like really you know, I remember a story one time where my grandpa put a flag in front of his property and someone wanted him to take it down. He's like, he goes, okay, you want to take it down? Be my guest. He goes, you won't make it far. He's like, you can try to take it down, but you ain't gonna make it. Like, you step 1 foot on my property, and that's the end of that. But my grandpa always year round for years up in the only time that flag ever disappeared from that holster, the thing on the front, whatever they call it, the stand on the front porch on the top of with a flame, was hurricanes, Betsy, Camille, and Katrina. The last time it was in a tree, so it never technically touched the ground at that point. They flew into a tree, and they cut the tree down. I don't know what happened to that flag. I think my grandpa was buried with that flag. Well, not buried. He was cremated. Yeah, he was cremated. My other grandpa was buried. The one I'm talking about was cremated. I think my grandpa enlisted. He wasn't drafted. He enlisted. He actually enlisted before World War II. He was in the Army for like a year, and then he got out the Army because he had something wrong. I forgot what he had wrong with him. And then he signed. The Navy took him. And he was already in the Navy for a year. And then World War II broke out. But when the war was over, they wanted him to stay, and he was like, no, I'm not going to stay. But he rose all the way to like lieutenant, I think it was. So I don't remember what division he was in. I do know what he did, but like I said, I can't talk about it because he never talked about it. I don't want to disrespect his spirit by talking about stuff that he didn't. Now, if he comes to me in a dream and says talk about it, then I will. But I had to go to the WW2 museum to figure out what this was because it's in New Orleans. The WW2 museum, you put somebody's name in, and it pulls up all the things. But he was at the D-Day. I know that for a fact. But people in the war, they don't want to talk about killing other people. I'm pretty sure that's what he did. I mean, that's why you want to talk about it. You don't want to bring up those memories. My uncle was in Nam. I have his sword. I have his machete from like 1970, 69, 70. He's still alive, but he gave it to me years ago. And it's in my closet. It's like right there. I could pull it out. If I showed it on someone's stream once, if I show it on my stream, I'll probably get freaking my stream pulled down. That's just how YouTube is. Steve, did you meet Ollie North? That's the only thing I know about the Iranian crisis. Ollie North and the selling of guns. Reagan sold guns to Iran. I mean, there's no point around it. He did. He said he didn't, and he did. He knew about it. But other than that, I think that was the only mistake Reagan probably made in his presidency. And then they threw Ollie North under the bus. They were like, nope, you did it, son. Nope, you did it. My uncle was in the military for 40 years until he retired. I don't even know his rank. He had a high rank. It wasn't a general or nothing, but he had a pretty high rank. But he was in the what do they call it? The inactive, active cert. When you come home, you report like 2 weeks a year or some nonsense like that to the base. Or he did that for like the last 20 years. Like what Ted Williams did. You go to the base for a couple of weeks. You do your training. You train people, and then he got his pension. He still gets a pension from the Army, I believe it was. Yeah, that's sad. We training these people and they turned on us. You know, damn. POW in Korea. Phew, that's Yeah, he probably went through hell. Them people. He was lucky to. Hopefully, he survived that. War is a funny thing, and I don't mean that literally. I don't. I'm not. It's just things just happen that you don't expect, and you think you're prepared. You're not. I've never been through it, but both my grandparents were in it. Um, Funny enough, both my grandparents never actually met, but they were in the same unit and they never met. And years later, I don't think they ever met in real life. They were. It's weird. I don't. I just that's boggling. Just I don't know. Like, what are the odds of that? I have no idea. Now, I don't know how many units or regiments or how, you probably have tens of thousands in there, but, oh, okay. That's good. He was saved. So I tend to think like everybody thinks the war was like Hogan's Heroes. Maybe it was, just not the comedy part. But I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. They should just never have war. But you got these superpowers, you got the idiot out there in Russia who thinks he owns the world. Apparently, he owns this one, and we got to pay for it. And excuse me. I should hit the. I cough. I should hit the mute button, but I generally don't. Let's see. How long have I been on for? All right, I'll probably go another 8 minutes to get it to about 2 hours because I'm starting to fall asleep a little bit and my back's killing me. And so I'll probably because last year I went 2 hours and 20 minutes. So I'll probably talk another few minutes. It comes on MeTV every night at like 9 o'clock. The Korean War was only from 51 to 53, maybe 54. It was only a couple of years. Technically, the Korean War never ended. They just had an armistice. I mean, the Korean War is not over to this day. They just decided we're not going to fight anymore. That's all. Well, yeah, because you lived it. I mean, that'd make perfect sense. You don't want to see that crap. No, I know war wasn't like that. Hogan's Heroes was a comedy. Of course, war's not like that. It was just a comedy. I don't know. Bing Crosby got drunk and decided, hey, let's write a script. I don't know. I don't know if he was in war or not. Probably not. Knowing him, all those entertainers, they went to war, but they didn't really do anything other than Ted Williams and maybe a few other ones. Ted Williams was like, "Fuck no, I'm gonna drop the atom bomb on these fuckers," and And Ted Williams was in Korea. He was in World War II, and he was still active around Vietnam time. I think he flew around Nam, if I remember right. I could be wrong. Maybe it was somebody else I was thinking of. But they used to have these. The History Channel used to have this dog fight. Yeah, MASH lasted 11 years. Yep, 72 to 83. I still MASH. I watch that when I get home from work every day. I think I've seen almost every episode of MASH. Pretty sure I have. Then they tried to keep MASH going after MASH, and that lasted maybe a year, and then that just went pew in the toilet because you ain't got Alan Alda, you ain't got a show, folks. That's just that he kept that show going. You know the funny part about MASH is CBS wanted to extend it for 2 more years. You know why a show ends? 9 out of 10 times a show ends because the star doesn't want to do it. Alan Alda said, "No, I'm done." That's why MASH ended. I'm done. I'm good. I want to move on. It's been 11 years. I'm done. And then the rest of the cast was like, "Yeah, we're done," because they wanted to do 2 more years. That's the only reason they did the after MASH. I mean, MASH had, I don't know how many episodes, almost 300, probably about 250. I'd have to look it up. I'd probably say about 250. You do 20 shows a year, 30 shows a year, 25 shows a year times 10. That's got to be 250. Probably do the math right there. Oh, those. Okay, Mikey, I appreciate you. Both of your comments came at the same time, so I was trying to I was reading both of those comments, and then I saw where it said error. So I'm like, Of course they were going to throw him in as Vietnam as a military advisor. You know goddamn well military advisor. They'd put his ass in the plane and say, go shoot the... You know damn well. Yeah, MASH was funny. Mikey needs to get some whatever. I'm going to look up how many episodes MASH was. Had to be. If it had to be damn near 300. If it wasn't, I'd be shocked. Really? Okay. A lot less than I thought. If I'm reading this right, let's go down to... Oh, the last season they only had 16 episodes. That's why. Yeah. They didn't do as many seasons in the last year. Okay, give me the damn total. Usually they put the totals on Wikipedia. This one they didn't. 255. And the 2-hour finale. So technically it's 256. Only because the first 3 years they did 24. Then the next 3 they did 25. Season 7 they did 26. Season 8 did 25. Season 9 did 20. Season 10 did 22. Season 11 only had 16 episodes. So in the last season they were like, So yeah, it says 255. Alan Alda was in 251, which I can't remember a MASH episode without him being in there. But I don't know. Yeah, that's sad, Steve. That's that's kind of sad there. Never want to see that happen. Yeah. That's weird. All the first one, September. I don't know why they did 16 episodes, 82 to 83. Maybe they're doing specials or something. I don't know. GUYTS. All the production code ZI1. Alan Alda directed the last episode of MASH. He also wrote the last episode of MASH. Well, he helped write it, so that's interesting. Oh, well, that was what you call it. Oh, my back's killing me. Now, Scully's not on tonight, so I don't know really who to flip it to. But I'll probably just figure out whatever. Oh, man. Let's see how much time. That's at 2 hours exactly. Well, give or take a minute. That's weird. I don't go to funerals myself, but I go to cemeteries. Not lately, but yeah, funerals are just, I don't know. I mean, you could always go back after the fact and just, they can't keep you out of the cemetery forever. But, let's see. Yeah. Not as many views as the last one, but hey, maybe it's I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. Oh yeah. Well, that was planned. They were gonna write that. Veterans Day. They did a whole thing on MeTV about MASH, and they played that one. Now you could do some research, Steve. I'm sure you could find it pop up somewhere. I don't know. Got to be somewhere. As if they had a marked grave. I don't know. Oh yeah, they probably wish you were dead too. That's how they were back then. They're like, "Why is my kid dead? You should be," I don't know. Well, I think that was his idea. Alan Alda was writing half the series by then. The last episode, he went loony bins. But, yeah. They only had 16 episodes, according to Wikipedia. Normally, you got 25, 27. So, they didn't start till November, probably because, whatever, it ended February 28th, 1983. Then After MASH was on for a while, but, I didn't know there was a Vietnam Wall. I'm shocked. Never knew about that one. But they have something to commemorate them, but. Yeah. Oh. Damn, my back's killing me. Man, I'm very disappointed I couldn't get Roger Rabbit in here and the rest of the damn crew in here. You told all them people I'm streaming tonight. That's absolutely ridiculous, but whatever. I know it's the 4th of July. I get it. I understand it. 'Tis what it is, right?
A lot of people streaming fireworks right now. You know. Let's see. It's been 2 hours already. Damn. At least they were commemorative there. But let's see. I went 2 hours and 5 minutes. Last year I did 2 hours and 20 minutes on the 4th, but I was at daytime. So started with a whimper, finished with a bang, right? That's always the my go to channel thing just ended. So I used my 2 hours up on that. There we go. Yeah, I am in a minute, but I couldn't. I'm not gonna end the stream when someone's in the middle of a conversation. But yeah, I'm gonna end it in a minute or so. Well, I gotta go to work in the morning. That's the only thing. That's why I only really do Saturday and Sunday. I might do another one tomorrow. I don't know. I was going to do one tonight anyway because I figured Scotty wasn't going to stream. He didn't, however, tell me he was going to stream at 11 o'clock in the morning. So, you know, most of the people I watch streamed in the morning. Now, last year I streamed in the evening on the 4th of July, but I had all day. You can go back and watch that one. I don't remember what I said back then, but I guarantee if you watch the chat replay, you probably won't recognize any of the names. Not many. Yeah, they got them everywhere. But yeah, I do appreciate anyone that served in the military, and I tell them all the time, I appreciate your service. I'll tell them tomorrow because we do military discounts on Tuesdays. We did one on Monday. We did one today because of 4th of July, 20%. Although not many people came in for the 20%, which is Frontier, how you doing? Appreciate you popping in. I'm trying to wrap up the streams because I said 10 minutes ago I was going to end it, or 5 minutes ago, and then I just tend to keep going. YouTube sometimes doesn't show the notifications that it does. Firework, Liberty, Justice. Oh, Perry Mason's on, yeah. What is 20%? 20% of what? Did I say 20%? I don't know. I don't remember saying 20%. I guess I did. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream in a minute. I'm trying to figure out what I said 20% was. I don't remember. Who knows? I don't remember half the stuff I say. And I say it 10 minutes ago and I don't remember. My brain just goes. Oh, the 20% discount at work. Yeah, military holidays, they get 20%. 20. Tuesdays, they get 10%. It's the only discount we give. Veterans Day, Memorial Day, and Independence Day, 20%. Every Tuesday, it's 10%. Yeah. Not many people came in for the 20%, so I don't know why. I'm about to tell them, you should have came in yesterday. People had shoes stocked up a mile high, and I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll end the stream in a minute, though, Crazy Catwoman. When people tag me, I keep going another few minutes. I'd give them 27% off if I could, but I ain't got no power in that. I gave a lady 20% off once, And then she came back and returned the product and said, I have no idea why you gave me that discount. And then my boss was like, why are you giving free money away? And I'm like, she's mental. She has no idea why. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the stream because I'm getting ready. I'm getting tired. My back hurts. I got to get some water. I'm gonna wrap it up so I can fall asleep by midnight. 4th of July rodeo? Oh, okay. There's only an hour and 15 minutes left in my time zone of Yeah, but they don't think that way, crazy Catwoman. They don't think that way. Hey, they got the teachers that come up in there and they yell. We should get a discount. It's like, how does YouTube hurt your back? Oh, I've been sitting up for 2.5 hours and my back is stiff. My back hurts from sitting up for 2 hours because I worked all day. You pick up stuff, you put stuff down. You pick up stuff, you put stuff down. Oh, it's 10:47. Oh, well, you're in Cali then, probably. No, not Cali. I forget where. Maybe you are in Cali. I don't know. Yeah, it's 10:47 here. I usually start my stream at 8:30 my time, generally. Stacks was in here earlier, so he faded away. He was in here. Oh, Washington. Okay. Yeah, it's that way. Anyways, I'm going to wrap up my stream. So I appreciate you, Barbara D, Frontier, Crazy Catwoman, Steve Clark, Stacks, Twisted Tips, Who. Yeah, it's almost 11. Anybody else that's been in here that I missed? I think that was about it. I know somebody else was in here. I have to stream back up. Let's see. Big Chuck was in here too. Appreciate him. Scully, of course. I don't know how I forgot Scully. Newsmaniac was in here. Appreciate him. Gype always comes in. I don't even think that's Gype. He always says thumbs up and he never says anything. So I don't even know if that's him. I go in his streams and I say, hey, James, and he ignores me. So probably not him. It is what it is, right? And then Brian Hooper was in here, so I appreciate it. Meeps Music, appreciate them. Scrolling up. Of course, Mikey was in here, and I think that's it. So if I missed y'all, if I missed anybody, I apologize. But I'm going to end my stream, go to sleep. Y'all have a rest of good 4th of July. Appreciate y'all. Stay safe. Awesome people. I'll see you when I see you. Steve Barber, I'll see you tomorrow in Scotty's chat, obviously. The rest of y'all, I'll see. I probably won't do another stream till Saturday. We'll see. I might pop in. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Just depends. So, y'all have a good one. I'm going to hit the hay. So, thank you for listening to my ramblings. So, y'all have a good night.